let's try this again. So, how is happiness an inside job? And how do your stories, inside stories, affect happiness? So, a lot of times we think that we can't level up, or we can't become the person that we want to be, or we can't do this, or we can't succeed, or we can't try new things because of the BS stories that we're telling ourselves, right? So, like, what is your level? What is the gauge inside of you? Is it lukewarm? Is it cold? Is it hot? Right? So often we are lukewarm. We're living a lukewarm life. And that's where the whole comfort thing comes in. Like, even if we're living in misery, we're still living in comfort, because that's the day-to-day know-how. That's the day-to-day life. We know what's happening. We know, right? So it's okay. It's comfortable. So often we look at external factors. I don't know what's going on with this, but we look at external factors to make us happy. Wow. We look at relationships. We look at other things, money, finances, success, accolades, job title, all those things to make us happy, when really happiness is an inside job. Hey girly, happiness is an inside job that we give the power away. We put the keys to happiness in other people's pockets, and they really don't want it, for one, and they really don't deserve that power. That power is within you. So often we have these stories that we tell ourselves. So if you're going to start a diet, or you're going to be starting, I hate the word diet, but if you're going to be starting something new, or you're going to be trying to change your life, or you're going to be trying a new workout, or you're going to try and start a business, or you're going to try and save money, often the bullshit stories that are inside your head are what hold you back. Right? The bullshit stories about finances, the bullshit stories about how you're so uncoordinated you couldn't do a workout program, the bullshit stories of how you're way overweight so you couldn't do that, the bullshit stories of I always fail at dieting, the bullshit stories of I've tried everything out there, right? That is what holds you back, because we label ourselves as that. That is our internal gauge. That is our internal label. And we're labeling ourselves. And a lot of times that's why we don't start. That's why we don't venture out. That's why we don't do it. That's why we don't go. That's why we don't level up from lukewarm to on fire, right? Because we're constantly looking for, and we do this too. We constantly look to be consoled in our own bullshit excuses, right? We constantly look to be like, oh, yep, you're right. You're so uncoordinated. Yep. You're right. You are way too overweight to do that workout. Yep, you're right. You always fail at dieting, so might as well still eat Cheetos and Oreos on the couch. We look for that to be consoled, to be like validated in our excuses. So, if you look for annoying things, you're going to find annoying things. If you look to be validated in your excuses, you're going to find being validated in your excuses. If you look for the positive things, you're going to find positive things. It's what you believe you are and what you label yourself as is why you are where you are. Not the bullshit story of I'm uncoordinated, or I'm already overweight, or I suck at dieting, or I'm horrible at relationships, or whatever story that you're telling yourself. That it's what you believe that you are, and that is why you are where you are, and that's why you don't level up, because of those stories that you tell yourself, right? You know you're miserable, you know you're not happy, you know you can do better, but because of the story that you tell yourself and what you believe you are and what you have labeled yourself as, that's why you don't do it. But we blame it on external things like diets. Oh, I've tried every diet out there and I've failed. Nope. So how about you tell yourself and reframe your thinking, right? This is what I do to be better. This is what I do to be fit. I no longer diet. I eat for life. This is what serves me. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. So if you start changing those things in your mind, right, to the positives. Like I reframed it to the positive instead of being like, I suck at dieting, I'm already too overweight, what's the point? You reframe it in your mind. I'm doing this to be fit, I'm doing this to change my life, I'm doing this to be better, this is what serves me, I no longer need to diet, I'm living this, I'm eating this way for life. Hey girl. So when you change your thoughts, you change your emotions, and you change your actions, and that's what leads to success, and that's what leads from what you believe you are in the lukewarm or cold life that you feel like you're living, to leveling up and being who you are designed to be. So change those BS stories. I'm so uncoordinated, I couldn't do this. There's modifiers that you can follow, that everybody follows. I'm uncoordinated. That's a lame ass excuse for not starting. I'm overweight, so there's no point. No. Like, I've failed at dieting. I've failed at every other diet. Why is this one different? Because this isn't dieting. Try that, right? Try that. Try, I'm no longer dieting. I eat for the way I want to live. I eat for what serves me. And I'm not saying have an emotional day and eat a whole box of cupcakes. That's not what I'm saying. But like having pizza with your family on pizza night, having burgers, having tacos, eating for life. That's what this is about. Also, surround yourself with people that are higher frequency than you. Surround yourself with people with inspiration and motivation. Challenge groups. That's what they are. It's a community of people constantly trying to level up. So there will be people on the same wavelength as you, and there's going to be people that vibe at a higher frequency than you, and there are people that you are going to inspire because they're just starting. That's what our community is. So surround yourself with higher vibing people, people with inspo, people with motivation. Make that your circle. Because the people around you now that are making fun of you or talking about you when you walk away from the table because you want to find real happiness or you want to change your life, those aren't your people. And they are not going to help you raise your vibration. They are not going to help you level up. They want you to stay lukewarm. They want you to stay cold. They don't want you to believe in yourself. And they're never going to believe in you either. So find like-minded, higher vibing, inspirational people. Fit groups, podcasts, books. There's some documentaries out there. You're not going to find these people by sitting and chilling and watching Netflix. You're not going to find these people at the bar you work at or the bar you go to. I like to drink margaritas just like anybody else, but I'll tell you that you will not find people that will inspire you to be higher and motivate you sitting at a bar every single day around 4 o'clock. It's not going to happen. So change the constant bullshit stories in your head and become aware of them. Because you need to believe in you. You can borrow my belief, you can borrow other people's high frequency beliefs, but until you believe in you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I have people text messaging me. Find people within your circle. And if you don't have people in your circle, find a bigger circle. Find a different circle. Find a different table. Hashtag you can sit with us. You can party with us. That's what our community is for. For all those bullshit stories that you tell yourself, we're here to give you a positive one. And tell yourself, reframe the brain. Because when you change your thoughts, you change your actions, you change your behavior, and then you change the belief within yourself. And that's what we're here to do. That's what I'm here to do. That's my goal. Okay? So I hope this was helpful. I hope this was beneficial. And I hope that you truly look inside of you to find that happiness, to find that gauge, and to find that belief within yourself. If you have any questions, shoot me a message. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.